The Medicine Valley Trap Club is looking back on its first year and looking forward to the years to come.
I started a trap club this year here in Curtis called Medicine Valley Trap Club for the kids here in Maywood, Curtis area, Eustis area, whoever wanted to join for junior high and high school to just kind of give them another opportunity for something to do. We started practice in March. And we may have had one meet at the end of March, and then most all the other meets were throughout the month of April. And then the season ended for us in Doniphan at the Cornhusker State Trap Shoot.
So. And how did they do?
They did, they all improved. They did pretty well. Unfortunately, we weren't able to have any team scores because of just low numbers to a certain degree. But TJ scored her best score all year at that meet. And then my son Tice actually scored a pretty good score as well, depending with the weather the way it was. So my boys actually both of them shot up in North Platte for the trap club up there. And then my youngest boy still wanted to continue shooting. He moved down here this last year, and so we didn't have a program down here, and I really didn't want to drive to North Platte every day. And so that's really the reason why I started the trap club down here is so he could continue to shoot and, get some of his friends and some other people to give them the opportunity to shoot as well. So I've got, right now we've got 4 high school kids and 5 junior high. It takes 5 kids to make a team.
It's fun. We had exactly enough for a team, so it was pretty good. Sometimes we didn't have a full team though, because a lot of kids didn't show up, but we still shot every time. It was fun.
Just starting out, so the number's a little low, but hopefully next year we'll gain a little bit more interest and have a bunch more kids shooting. I know all of my junior high kids that shot this year were all 8th graders, and so they're going to be into high school. We should have 1 or 2 teams of high school shooters, and then probably some junior high shooters as well if they want to join.
I was in the top 20 this year for junior high, but I want to get in the top 10.
A lot of meets will have a top female shooter, or if you have an all-female team, they'll have a kind of a female team as well. And then the state shoot as well, they place the females as well. So so if it's a top female shooter, they place them, I think maybe 10 places at the state shoot as well.
I focus on beating the boys a lot because then they can't make fun of me or anything, because but it's kind of embarrassing if I lose to some of the boys, so I try not to, but yeah.
Honestly, I would love to be able to win the state championship there at Doniphan. A team would be awesome, or even an individual that's shooting on our squad. That would just be amazing.
So I like doing Annie Oakley a lot, especially when I win. That's fun.
Explain Annie Oakley to me.
So it depends on, there's several ways you can do it, but you'll line up, and normally you just have 2 people, like you have 2 people load your gun, and then the first person will shoot, and if they miss, you can get it, and then you'll get them out. But we were playing 3-person. I like 3-person more. And you can play chips, so that way if the first person gets it, you can try to get a chip off of it and still get them out. I like chips the most.
So you won that twice last time. So you must really be good at that game.
I like it.
It's practice, repetition, and with the 4-H club here as well, they have an opportunity to keep shooting throughout the year. Unfortunately, it's not a cheap hobby. Every time you go shooting, it costs money, but it just takes practice.
I try to shoot better every time. Like my final score, I want it to be better every time. Sometimes I don't get it, but
well, that's okay. By the time you're a senior, you should be pretty good.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so there's a number of college teams or colleges anymore that offer scholarships for trap shooting. Obviously, the college here in Curtis offers a scholarship. Alan Taylor's the one who runs that. But Hastings College, Fort Hays down in Hays, Kansas offers them. And there's a number of schools anymore that are offering that as a program, just an extracurricular activity that kids can do. And they offer scholarships for it. So,
what would you say to other girls that are scared to join the team?
Do it. It's a lot of fun. Like I said last time, you get to go shopping a lot of places when you go, so that's always fun.
I enjoy hunting. I enjoy shooting. I teach hunter education as well, and so I enjoy getting younger kids involved in whether it's hunting or shooting or something like that. So I really enjoy it. I think it's very important that we teach kids to get involved in hunting and shooting, but also to do it safely. Parents have been just dynamite, helping out, taking the kids, helping with scoring and filling the trap houses and things like that. It's a time commitment as well as a financial commitment in addition to that. Time commitment, obviously, on Saturdays, pretty much for the end of March all through April. It's your Saturdays are go and do a meet somewhere. We'll have signups for next year. It'll probably starting in January, I think is the time frame, and I'll put some stuff out on Facebook. I will drop flyers off at the schools as well, and probably post some flyers around the community. They can just get a hold of me, and we'd love to have them on the team.
A fun sport to get involved with for junior high and high school students in the Medicine Valley area. Thank you to Ryan Pate for making this available to the students in the area. Best of luck to the team next year. Reporting from Curtis, I'm Melanie Standiford, Midwest Media by Melanie.